Check, check. How do I sound, Doug? How do I sound, Doug? Can you hear me? Dougie Fresh. Yo, dude, how do I sound? Alright, alright. I think I figured out why it wasn't working yesterday. I needed to have this widget updated. I don't know. Or up. This little like box thing for Streamlabs. So I think that's what was missing. You know how the alert, like for it's like, hey, you got a follower. I didn't have the box open yesterday or the last time, so like when Joe and Chris followed, the stuff that I had prepped didn't pop up. So I mean, we'll see if anybody else follows. I really have no idea. I'm just pretty new to it, so. Yeah, go for it. Do it. Do whatever you want. I really don't care what you do. Have fun with the bots as much as possible. You are, I know, I can tell. You were dicking around with it before I even got on, really. There it is. I knew that's what the problem was. Did it pop up for you? Did you hear it? I don't freaking know. We'll have to get together and figure it out sometime. Tomorrow. It popped up for me in the... Oh, you heard it? Okay. That's strange. Maybe you heard it on my computer, though, so that's the only thing I can think of. Whoops. Roll a d20. All right. Look at this bad boy. This is what I think we're gonna paint today. He's a behemoth. Yeah, it should be fun. How does the lighting look? Pretty good? Alright. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take our black. Focus is off. Let me see. Good? That looks better. It'll get better, I think, once it starts getting a little color on it. Little flow aid. Give that a nice perk. And we're gonna hit basically everything that has any sort of plate metal on it. Sword, shield, plate, inside of the axe, so. Alright, it looks like we were able to get everything metallic here, black. Now we'll just kind of help dry the paint a little bit. Just air. Air, air, air. Maybe a little more on his face. Face air. Face air. Clean that pot out. Clean that tip. We don't want that shit dry. Alright, we're gonna switch over to the silver from Vallejo Model Air. Stuff's amazing. Little flow aid. Same thing, we're gonna get those little bubbles going on. Take a sip of the beer. Does Flow Aid taste like Kool-Aid? Dude. Surprisingly, yes. Like grape Kool-Aid. Whoa, yeah. Watch out. Let me get my air mask on. I don't like breathing in the metallics. That's right. One more sip for the road. And we're basically just gonna be going over everything with silver that we painted black. We're not worrying about the overspray too much. We'll be able to go over those pretty easily. So we're trying to cut out some time. Well, that was a disaster what just happened right there. I don't know if you saw that. The thing. The little pads that circulate the air through fell into my little garbage bucket of water and crap, so they're soaked full of disgusting stuff. I did roll a 5. Thank you, Doug. We're gonna clean the tip a little bit here. Yeah, I should have pushed it back underneath my desk a little further, but I didn't. I was being foolish. It's okay. I have like 10 other repair ones. I just don't want to go get it out right now. It's not worth it. I'm not going to be airbrushing for that much longer. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. Now we'll just kind of dry them out a little bit. Power down the airbrush. I don't think we're gonna need it anymore. Everything else will be brushwork. Actually, until we do the axe. Then I'll take, that's a whiles away. That'll probably be the last thing I do. So we're actually going to go in, and he's got some skin on him, very little. His face, arms right there. And that's about it. We're going to go in with whatever that says, Rekarth Flesh. Thin down the paint a little bit, and we're not gonna worry too much about a little slop over. We'll try to avoid it though. We'll let that layer dry, but then we'll probably go in with the second layer. It's got a little elbow showing. Same thing right there. I don't know if you can hear Junior, he's like squealing. Junior, that's right. Stud muffin. Alright, same thing. We'll come in here on the other side now. Oops. He doesn't want to come in. He does just need his frisbee. That's usually the problem. He won't want to come in here, Leah. There's just no way. Alright, give him a little flip over, get a little better angle in here. I think that's it. This guy literally... You're already crying. He is cute, that's for sure. Alright, we'll come back in with a second layer on his face now. You guys, you can barely even see that. It's so faint. Same thing with his arm, second layer. Alright, we'll let that dry. This is very RuneScape-esque music. It's just MIDI. I just have, it's called like Derek and Fletcher, Brandon and Derek Fletcher. They have really good just role-playing music. Now, do we want, for his horns, do we want bone white, or... Let's do the ivory. I think that looks better. Take out one of our layer brushes. We'll probably have to do 2 thin layers here. Maybe 1, we'll see. Probably 2 though. Does that look better, the camera, or do you want more light on it? How does it look? Alright, we'll let those dry. And he's got these little bear claw things, and we'll hit those with the ivory as well. Alright, we're gonna break out the scale 75. I think it's elf gold? Something like that. Yeah, elven gold. This is my favorite gold. Every other gold sucks. Or at least every other modeling company's gold. Scale 75 is the best. Learned. Yeah, they're good. Actually want a little bit bigger for the first part. I wish I was sponsored. So for his weapon, though, we're gonna paint it gold. So he's gonna be like a silver with gold accents, and then his sword or his axe here will be a gold. Actually, I don't think I want to do that yet. I'm gonna wait till the very end to do this part. We'll do this part though, since I already got it on my brush. What other gold? We'll give him a gold little belt buckle here. That'll be cool. It is. It's a nice gold, especially when it always everything looks more intense until I give it a nice wash. But most of this guy's gonna be silver. I'm keeping it easy. I mean, you could get crazy with this guy, but it's not really worth the time for me. Just trying to make it look good, do it fast, and that's basically it. Hold up, I gotta go grab another beer. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Very important. Alright, we're going to go over the horns one more time. Second thin layer. I want to hold it here. Yeah, right now it's pretty good. I don't normally like drinking beer, but right now it's tasty. Alright, same thing. Second layer over the little bear claws. Trying to reinforce those colors. Might come in with a smaller brush for these. Really want to get deep and get those tips. Give it some depth. I like how this one has 3 claws and this one has 4 claws. I don't know why that bugs me, but it does. Alright, that looks pretty good. No, they're not symmetrical. Ooh, I know what we'll do next. Same thing, we'll take this gold and we're gonna outline all these little ridges. We're gonna have silver on the inside and gold trimming it. I think same thing up here. And I think I'll keep the hilt silver. It'll give it this like gold trim, silver, and then I'll do like a gem here and a gem here. Probably red, because I'll be going with like a cool setting. Oh, this is a nice little Irish jam. Inbred Irish bears. Yes, those dirty bears. thinking about doing a different color though for the hilt. What do you guys think? What do you think, Doug? Do you think I should go like a... I have a darker gold. You think I should go dark gold, or should I keep it silver? What do you think? Or Leah, whatever, which one you guys think? Darker hill, alright. So what you're saying is go this gold, Viking gold? I've never used this gold yet, to be honest. Oh, I have to open up the tip. Dude, this guy looks like a Viking. You know what I mean? He's like a Frost Lord Viking guy. He's gonna look really cool once we get him washed. He looks like shit right now. But that's just the game. Look like shit. There we go, I like that. Gives it a bit more contrast. Did I make a tip joke? I didn't even know. But a lot. Everything has a tip. It probably was an accidental tip joke if there was one. We'll paint that the little like ribbon around the handle. What color do you think? Should we go like glory red? I can't think of another time I'd use red on this, so it might be a good time to bring in some warm colors. I don't know though, it might be weird. Alright, let's just try it. Who cares? It might be... The other option would be... where is it? Man, I'm so unorganized I can't find my handle wood. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Well, we'll just go with Glory Red. Whatever. Can't go wrong. Get a grip on my handle. I don't know where it is. It actually is irritating me right now. Oh, here it is. It was hiding on the table, so this color would be the alternative. Like a tan, but I think I'm going to use that on the hilt of this sword. So let's just go with Glory Red. Give it a whirl. So, who knew painting was so phallic? I don't know what that word means. Hey, it looks pretty good. I like it. It complements the colors. Penis themed. Is that what that word means? Phallic? I'm not a vocabulary person. I'm the worst. Alright, we're going to pull out Burnt Umber, and we're going to use it on his strap right there. Actually, no, we're going to go with black. We're We're gonna do it black. Here's part of the strap. Oop, I nicked the horn a little bit, but I got it off. Flip it over. We're gonna get underneath. We'll go over with a second layer over it. Didn't really get it fully colored. I'm gonna do his underneath the cape black too. God damn it. Oh, there's a strap. Almost thought I was done. Yeah, that one was sneaky. I barely saw it. We're going to come back in with ivory. Kind of reinforce a couple colors that I accidentally snagged on the belt. And it looks like there's a couple bones here that I actually didn't even see earlier. Sneaky bones. And we'll also, looks like there's a strap here. We'll give that the red strap too. So that'll be like double. That'll be the only warm colors that'll be in here. There we go. Whew, that was tough. All right, we're gonna hit the fur cape now. We're gonna use burnt umber. We're gonna take out our large. We're gonna take out our large layer brush. And we're gonna give this thing a nice base coat, trying to avoid anything we just painted, because that would be annoying. Pewter, of course. Rourke, if I'm Roke. Yeah, it is pewter. I hate painting the Reaper Bone series, even though I will paint them sometimes. They're kind of just too much of a pain. They never really turn out quite as good. So it's always worth it to me to spend the extra money to get the metal miniatures. They always turn out much better. And the Bone series they bend like crazy sometimes, and then they're just never the same. I'm gonna have to come in with a smaller brush on that side, but we'll get everything else and then do that. looks like there's a couple straps right there. And they're very hard to see. But I'll probably get them in red or something. Probably to give a little more warmth. Yeah, I'm gonna break out some... The Wizard line of D&D Pathfinder miniatures. I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Here, I'll show you something I do have. I got this guy. He's pretty damn cool. I haven't really figured out exactly what I want to do with him, but the fact that he's got like a pseudo dragon on him is awesome. So yeah, dude, honestly, maybe next time I'll paint this, so tune on in next time. He's pretty cool. But I don't know, I know D&D has these new, like, Nolzers miniatures, but they're plastic, so I don't really like them. But I haven't painted too many wizards. A lot of the times what I've been painting lately is like knights, kind of like this guy. A lot of plate metal, and then no, I haven't. Yeah, they just look like they suck. I have a couple of them here, but I've got so many metal miniatures that I feel like it's not really worth trying them out yet. Maybe someday. I can just already tell that they don't have the detail that the metal miniatures have, so... But they are cheap. That's kind of the payoff for them. Or the trade-off, I mean, not the payoff. Fuck. Try to clean up any spots we missed. Those hard to get spots here. That's the only way I buy miniatures, is online through eBay. Honestly, I buy from this seller, his name is Pippid, Pippd on eBay, and he gives you like really good prices, and he sells everything. All the miniatures that Reaper makes, other miniatures, but basically I buy him because he's got good Reaper miniatures for a good price. But I mean, he shows you pictures on him, but you're never really gonna get to see a miniature in person. It's kind of hard to do that, I would say, unless somebody's like putting on like tutorials online and like showcasing them, which is just kind of a lot of time just to show miniatures off that aren't really done. Man, there's so many little nooks and crannies in here. We'll have to go over the gold a little bit more on the sword, just to clean up that schlop. Poo brown, dude. Nah, dude, it's umber brown. Burnt umber, I mean, not umber brown. I guess there's some right here. All right, well, we'll go back to that glory red just to kind of keep that red ribbon theme kind of going on throughout them, because those are going to be the only warm colors we have. We're just going to do a quick second coat of the burnt umber back over the big parts of the cape, just to kind of reinforce the color. Keep those coats thin. You're having too much fun with those bots, Doug, huh? Alright, we gotta come clean in a little bit of this gold here. The only difference, Roak, is that you're going to get much more detail out of the metal miniatures. The plastic ones, they inevitably just lose detail. and a lot of the times the weapons will show up bent. And I don't know, I prefer the metal miniatures. They just always look fantastic, and they feel better to move on the tabletop. But it's really a personal preference, but they're much more expensive. Like, I think this guy right here was like $8 or $10 or something like that. Or is like you could probably get the same exact miniature from Reaper, the plastic series, for like half the price. But the outcome will be not as good. That's just the way it is. So to me it's worth it to buy the metal ones. They just look better when I paint these to sell them, for personal use too, and to sell them, or like commission based stuff. So I just like painting them better. They always end up much more detail. Where's my other silver? Here it is. We're gonna come back in a little silver and clean up some of this schlop that we got going on everywhere. Little mistakes here and there. The Reaper Bones dragons are actually pretty good. I've painted them, and I like painting them because the plastic it's much more, since there's so much more, it's denser than like a miniature this size, or like doing a guy that's like this size. They're just so flimsy at this size, but the dragons actually are pretty good. I have a few of them here. I'm not gonna grab them. They're like in my garage or something. I'd have to go look some other time. But they look good. I like them. They're worth the price, because the dragons, if you're going for metal, are outrageously expensive. You can spend like $60 to $100 instead of like $20. I know Reaper Bones has this one dragon called like Narthax, and he's a really cool dragon. He's been my favorite to paint out of the ones that I've painted. Okay, we're gonna go back to the skeleton bone and reinforce these claws that we dabbled a little bit. I thought the Elven Gold was gonna be good, Doug, but that the Viking Gold was gonna go good on the hilt, but it ended up being too dark with the kilt, or the cape. I mean, not the kilt, the kilt. The silver will look good. We'll be able to. It'll look very nice after I give it a wash, which we're like literally so close. As soon as we finish the beard, we'll be able to give it a wash. Actually, we'll probably do the ice axe. Thank you. Honestly, this is our second stream, so I'm super new to this. I've been painting for a good minute, but streaming-wise, this is the second time I'm here, so it's pretty new to me. Thanks for the follow, dude. Did that pop up, or is it still wonky? I'm supposed to have some pop-ups, but I'm struggling with the format on Streamlabs. We'll get it right eventually. Yeah, I don't think so. There's something wrong. Me and my Guado, he's kind of the guy who's much more technically advanced than I am. We'll figure it out tomorrow. It's just some things we have to work out. It's supposed to be Darth Sidious being like, execute Order 66, but wasn't working out. Alright, we got a little bit of our cape back here. We want to do like a black undercoat for the fur. So we'll try not to mess this up, but it's likely that I will, because that's a very tight space. Oops, that's not good. Need more space. it looks like crap right now, but as soon as I wash everything and then I start doing edge highlighting, it'll look fine. It looks like crap right now. That's just the way painting miniatures is 90% of the time until you hit it with the oil, the Nuln oil. And then hit it with the edge highlighting. I thought about the red beard, but whatever. Too late now. I mean, not too late, but whatever. We'll give him a really, really gray beard. Yeah. Alright, I think we're ready for the axe, so we'll break out the airbrush. Alright, we're gonna come in with Temple Guard Blue, and we're gonna give this just a base coat, and then we're just gonna lighten it up with a little bit of white to each side to do like a nice little gradient to create kind of like a frost axe. Coming with a little flow aid. Prime the pump. Little thicker. Alright, that looks good. I gotta angle him like this because I won't be able to hold him. Now we'll just hit it with some air. Give it some, let that layer dry a little bit. Then we'll come back in with a second coat, reinforce that color. Try to do the top with hopefully without messing up. I might have to not do this very well, so it's hard to see. Whoa. It's a difficult angle right now. Come on to the other side. Yeah, earthquake, I know, right? That was the clip on this thing. The little holder snap going down to the next level. That was not fun. Alright, I shouldn't have to. Alright, we'll keep the same color in there. And we're gonna add a little bit of white to it. Honestly, airbrushing is if you're gonna actually try to do like painting, like, and do a lot of it, airbrushing is the best possible thing. It just takes, like, what I'm about to do now would take forever if you were just to do a bunch of different layers of thin paints. It just shortens the time on so many different stuff. Especially like base coating and priming and stuff like that. And now we're just going to go for the very edges, try to give it a nice gradient. I'm going to turn down the power a little bit. There we go. We'll do the same thing for the other side. we're gonna empty out the pot, and we're gonna switch over to pure white. Gonna clean that tip. Now we're gonna come in with the pure white and give it a nice little finishing touch. And we're really just trying to focus on the very most outer edge of the axe. Let me fix the lighting a little bit. It's been all over the place. It's very speckly. Hold on. Jeez, I can't see. We'll do the same thing on the other side as best as we can. It's just a horrible angle. I don't know how we're gonna get this side, but we'll try. We'll do a second layer to really give it a nice transition. There we go. We'll just clean out the pot. Actually, we'll save this stuff. Alright, we're just gonna clean up the little spray over we had with the silver. We'll touch up those bear claws again. We're gonna break out the handle wood from Secret Weapon Miniatures. We're gonna paint the hilt of the axe with that. Are you still in here, Doug? Yeah, dude, I'm definitely down to play some of that. Whatever it's called later. Starscream or something? I don't know. We'll come back in and we'll reinforce the Glory Red. We got a little spray over on it. Star Realm. Dude, that game is so much fun. Alright, I think we're ready for the last thing before we do a wash. We're gonna hit this little, like, whatever it's called. It's like two screaming heads or something with their tongues out. It's pretty cool. We're gonna person. We play in person. We haven't tried it in on the app quite yet. We were talking about it last time. But we're gonna base this with silver, because then we're gonna go back over it with gold. And gold always looks better over silver. And we're gonna try not to fuck up here. We can try. Oop, too much. Oop, I'm doing it off camera. Our camera. We're gonna break out a smaller brush. No, we haven't. We've only played one-on-one. I've only played twice so far. Here we go. We'll go back to the scale 75. Elven Gold. And we'll go over everything that we just went over. Hopefully it'll look good. Finally ready for a wash. Shade brush. Oops. The magic wash, yep. Just does the work for you. Yeah, the shield is cool. I really like the shield. Redirect that stuff a little bit better. right. Alright, we're going to use Recklin Flesh Shade, and we're just going to put that over the little amount of skin that he has. A little bit in the face. Oops, that's how you knock over it. Then we'll come in with Agrok's Earth Shade on the cape. Try not to get any spillage, but it'll probably happen. Oops, sorry. Every once in a while, I just get completely off camera. Yeah, that's usually how long they take. If you just like keep crushing it out, usually an hour to 2 hours, depending on the model and how fancy you're making it. I'll probably come back in with the airbrush. I accidentally got a little shade on the white part. That was kind of a big mess up I did. Enough to make me work more. Nice, dude. Killing it. Yeah, painting miniatures, dude. I love it. It's become one of my favorite pastimes now. There we go. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Gives you something to really focus on. Alright, well that's probably it for airbrushing today. I'm gonna stick it in my my little green solution, whatever it's called. What is it called? Simple green and like water. Yeah, this was the guy we painted on the first stream. Just a cool looking lightning blade skeleton. Kinda cool. Alright. Well, I think that might be it for us today. This guy needs to dry a little bit more, and we've been at it for a couple hours now. Is this the one you're working on? Nice, dude. They look good. Cool. Yeah, they look good, dude. For being pretty relatively new to painting, you're doing a good job. I definitely recommend getting an airbrush. Without a doubt, it's changed my painting. Base coating is 1,000 times faster, and you're able to create some really nice gradients. Like, creating that little like gradient on that sword would be it would be so much time if you were to just do like wet blending and stuff, and it still wouldn't look that good. Alright. Well, hey, thanks for checking out the stream, Rock, and appreciate the follow. Doug and Leah, I will see you guys later. Thanks, you guys. Have a good one. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Definitely stop by again, man. Feel free. Ask me any questions. Show your work. I'm here to help. See you guys.